Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessie. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe down below and welcome to the family. And also, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. So today this is going to be a ranting video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys 8 things I wish I knew before I went natural, or things that I discovered along the way and I wish someone just told me about them before I went completely natural. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing is, no one told me that natural hair is expensive. Yeah. It's expensive. So when I went natural, everyone's like, it's going to be cheap, you're going to be saving. You know the way you usually like braid after 3 weeks or do your hair after 3 weeks? This is going to be cheap. But darling, sister, sis, or bro, or whatever, not whatever, oops. But natural hair is not cheap at all. As much as you can get these cheap products, you can get a cheap not concealer, you can get a cheap leave-in, cheap oils, cheap or affordable, but the accumulative price, it's just so expensive. Number one, natural hair just takes up a lot of products. That I'm speaking for myself. When I do a shampoo, I can do a shampoo for, like, I can use my shampoo for 4 wash days, 6 max. My deep conditioner, I use it 3 4 maximum. So that means every month I have to buy a new deep conditioner, I have to buy a new leave-in, I have to buy a new whatever oils I'm using, whatever creams I'm using. Being natural is expensive. You know, when you're natural and it's not costing you anything, that means you're just not taking care of your hair. You're not, because maybe you're just leaving it out like that and just thinking that's being natural. Actually, that's what I thought at first. I thought that being natural is just doing some twists and leaving out your hair without doing braids, without doing any protective styles. I just thought being natural is just leaving your hair out like that. But when I started buying products and just started taking care of my hair, the cost kind of accumulated. It's kind of like an accumulative cost. You won't feel like it's very expensive at that moment, but when you sit down and start calculating the money you've used on your hair products, it's way expensive than just doing your braids, staying with them for 2 months or 3 months. Also for natural hair is I have to wash it, I guess, twice a month at least, or every week. So that means wash day every week, products every week. That's expensive. That's so expensive. So the second point is, what I wish I knew is every hair is different. When I went natural, you get on Pinterest, you get on YouTube, and this applies to everything. The products you're going to buy, how you're going to take care of your hair, the progress of your hair. For me, when I went natural, I was just going on Pinterest. I see like natural hair, natural 4C hair, and people have this like full hair on their head. The hair is long. Like, I was just like, yes, that's how my hair is going to be. But one thing I wish I knew is every hair is different. So the first thing is you need to know your hair type. If you know your hair type, it's going to help you with buying products, taking care of your hair, and seeing the progress. So with progress, again, hair is different. There's hair that it will be so much there's sparse density, medium density, and we have those people who have just like a lot of hair. So when you go natural and you expect your hair to be as full as someone else, you're going to be disappointed. I'm not even going to lie to you. You're going to be so disappointed. You just need to understand your hair and understand that every hair is different. This also applies to product. Because every hair is different products will work for different hair. You just need to listen to your hair, see what your hair loves, because you might see another influencer, they're using a certain product and maybe they have 4C hair, yeah? And you have 4C hair and you try that product and it just doesn't work with you. So what I can advise you guys is just understand your hair, understand your hair type, understand what your hair likes. It's going to take a while. You can try this product this month. Just don't quit learning. Once you get a product, just don't stop learning. Keep on learning, keep on checking for new products and trying new products, and just see what your hair loves. That's going to save you a whole deal. And also, just don't put your expectations so high, because every hair is different. My hair is like, I'm 3 years natural, but if you look at someone else who has been 3 years natural, our lengths are not the same, our density is not the same, and I just learned to accept that, you know. Like, I used to see some people with curls, and I just fill my hair with products to just get those type of curls. But right now, I just understand my hair. I love my hair the way it is, and it has saved me a lot of disappointment. Yeah, a lot of disappointment. So the third thing I wish I knew is patience. Huh? Natural hair needs a lot of patience. You know, when you're relaxed, or when you're just not really into taking care of your hair, you just do whatever. If your hair breaks or whatever, you don't care. When you are relaxed, the hair is easy to manage. But with natural hair, I just wish someone told me that, girl, you need to be so patient with your hair, because one day you'll just wake up and your hair looks like, oh my god, you can't even get out of the house. You're trying everything and it's not working. Like with detangling, with wash day, for me wash day is a sport. Like when I start wash, I just set aside a day for me to wash my hair, because it's a sport. And that's why I learned the virtue of patience with my hair, because if you're not patient, you will quit. You will stop being natural. You'll just, I've thought of it. There are a couple of times I've thought of quitting and just going and relax my hair and put some color and bleach it. But I just remember the investment I've put into my hair, and I just remember, please be patient. Yeah, so I try as much as possible to be patient. That's one thing I wish someone told me. You need to be so patient with your hair. The other thing I wish I knew is deep conditioning is your best friend. Yes, deep conditioning, that's like moisture treatment or protein treatment. When I started being natural, let me tell you guys, I didn't even deep condition even once for I think 6 months. I didn't. All I was doing was washing my hair every weekend, putting coconut oil, shea butter, and castor oil, then just changing my style every week, and I thought that was cool, that was being natural. But my hair was not doing me any good. My hair was not growing. My hair was so rough and hard. It just wasn't healthy. I was just wondering, like, what am I doing wrong? Then I discovered deep treatment. Like, that's your best friend. I wish someone told me that you need to deep treat your hair at least twice a month. One is a protein treatment, and then a moisture treatment. The moisture treatment you can do weekly or after every 2 weeks. So yeah, I wish someone just told me you need treatment for your hair. So I'm telling you this right now. Treatment is important for your hair, for your health, for the health of the hair, for the growth. It just saves you a lot. You don't get a lot of split ends. When I didn't deep condition my hair, I used to get split ends. My hair was breaking like hell. You just need to like balance your moisture and your protein, and yeah, your hair, you'll be good to go. Just remember to always deep treat your hair, deep condition. Always treat your hair. I didn't know this when I started, so I wish someone told me that. The other thing I wish I knew is protective styles are your best friend. Yes, protective styles are your best friends, and that includes braids, twist, flat twist, anything that's not like you're not manipulating your hair that much, or you're not straining your hair that much. That's a protective style. Like crochet braids, any type of braid. So when I was going natural, I knew just leaving your hair out, doing twist. Twist out also can be a protective style, but I just knew leaving my hair out and changing my style every week, that's being natural. Yeah, so I used to like wash my hair every week, style it every week. And I used to like strain my hair so much. I didn't realize that. No one told me that was not the right thing. When you go on YouTube, everyone is telling you, you need to wash your hair every week, you need to do this, you need to do this. Like, you see some cute styles for natural hair, and you're there trying them all every single week. So I just thought I was on the right path. But protective styles are your best friend. And also with protective styles, you can keep in your protective styles as long as you want, so long as your hair is moisturized. So long as you're keeping your hair moisturized, that you can do that by putting some water, leave-in, and some oil in a spray bottle and just be spritzing your hair every day or every other day. But remember to put your hair in a protective style. For me, I didn't think like it was that important to put my hair in a protective style when I started. I just thought like, yeah, I'm doing styles, I'm changing my styles, I'm washing my hair every week. And also, one thing I need to tell you guys, everyone will tell you like, wash your hair every week. Yes, it's good to wash your hair. If you can, wash your hair every week because you're trying to reduce the product accumulation. But washing your hair at least twice a month or once a month is okay. Whatever works for you. Listen to your hair, listen to what your hair needs, look at your schedule. Just don't stress yourself about your hair, okay? So the other thing I wish I knew, and this, I know some naturals will come at me, but I'm just gonna say it and I wish I knew it earlier. Heat in moderation can actually be good. Heat in moderation is very good for natural hair, especially you girls with kings. My 4C babes, my 4B babes, heat is your best friend. And let me tell you this. Number one, how is heat good for your hair? Number one, during deep treatment, okay? When you're deep treating your hair, you can just put on your heat cap. It helps the products to get into the hair very nicely. And when I started, everyone was like, no, heat and natural hair, two different things. Please don't use heat on your hair. Yes, don't use excessive heat on your hair. Don't be flat ironing your hair every day or every week. Just use the heat in moderation. When you're deep treating your hair, make sure you use some heat. You don't have to use heat when you're deep treating, but it's really good because it just helps the products to get into your hair strands nicely. And the benefits are so many. So the second thing with heat is blow drying. Yeah, I'm here talking about heat and everything, but yeah, it's the truth actually, because when I started, I didn't used to blow dry my hair because there was no heat. Everyone was saying don't do heat on your 4C hair, and it was really, I don't know, for 4C. One thing that will help you retain your length is keeping your hair stretched, okay? Keeping your hair stretched helps with our hair, it is coily, it is kinky, and it keeps on coiling. They coil with itself every time you get some tangles. So when you get those tangles, guess what happens? The hair breaks. And when the hair breaks, what does that mean? You're not going to retain any length. Yeah, you're not going to retain any length. So what's the point? What's the point of you not stretching out your hair? You can do this by twist. You can do this by doing braids, but also doing blow dry on medium heat and just doing it on section using what is this method called? There's a method people use to stretch out the hair. I've forgotten what it's called. The tension method. Yeah, so you can use the tension method to stretch out your hair, so long as you're not using that heat in excess. You're using it at least once a week or maybe once a month or twice a month. That will be okay. But heat is really good for your hair because it's going to keep that hair stretched. Have you ever after a protective style, you just find a lot of tangles, split ends. So with heat helps your hair to retain the length. It helps to stretch it out so that you don't have those split ends, and it also makes it easier for you to chop off those split ends in case you have them. But if you constantly stretch out your hair, you're going to realize the difference. Okay, so the other thing is, it's not always going to be pretty. Yeah. You're not always going to love your hair every day. Yeah, that's one thing I wish I knew. You're not going to love your hair every day. There are days that you'll wish to cut it off, you'll wish to relax it. Just understand, take a step back, relax, and remind yourself where you started. Okay. It's not going to be, it gets ugly. Sometimes you're trying this style and it's just not turning out the way you want it. You're doing this, me I didn't really, I've cried a couple of times because the style is just not coming out the way I wanted it to. So it's not going to be a beautiful journey. It's going to be beautiful, but it also has its uglies, and you better get prepared for those. Okay, so the last point is, actually it's just the same. So the last point is, it's not always going to be cute and stuff. The days your hair is not going to feel as moisturized or as easy to manage as you like to, or you'll see someone with looser curls and wish you had those. It's not always to be cute. So yeah, those are what I wish I knew when I was going natural. If you have any other point that you wish you knew when you went natural, or you want to know, just comment down in the section below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Please be consistent with their hair if you want it to grow, if you want to see some results. So that's it for this video. Please remember to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. And I love you all, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.